Hi guys, morning. I hope my voice is not too low because I just woke up. I woke up feeling very horrible. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna post this because I feel very emotional and very vulnerable right now. I woke up and I'm feeling just like sad. Oh no, guys. God is not a man that he should lie. And when he comes up with a concept as deep as parenting, I think he's put well enough time, well enough thought, and well enough precision to make sure that the founding pillars of a person are two parents, right? And I'm a single mom. Some of you may or may not know. And someone else may come here and say, oh my God, Kalingawe, go to ube a single parent. Our parents did it, we turned out fine. And you know, the debate could be long and winding. And I get that. I'm just saying that I don't think it's fair, like, on the kids. I don't think it's fair on the kids. I don't think it's fair on the parent that has to be the one raising the child. And I know there's a reason for everything, but when God decided that a man and a woman should be, and God is not a man that he should lie, right? He's not a man that he lies about his word or his thoughts or his structures. And when he decided that the foundation of a child is a mother and a father, I don't think he was joking with that, you know. I don't think he was joking with that. And being a single parent, being a single mom, because no one talks about how absolutely tolling this thing is. I am literally the single source of strength, emotional stability, financial security, spiritual strength of this child. And it's very like overwhelming, right? It's very overwhelming for me to be the sole source of that. And I think that's why God made it so that there's a two-way structure, right? There's a support system of some sort where one is lacking, one can show up. And also, there's two different perspectives. You give a child by being a mom and by being a dad, the things that I can never give my son because I'm not his father, you know? And there are things that you can never give a child because you can be a single dad and only the mother can, you know, transfer those things to the child, whether it be nurturing, whether it be discipline or whatever. And then character also plays a part. I just think it's so, like, I never ever thought in my wildest dreams I'd be like a single mom, right? Can't even look into camera. Let me wash my face. As I was saying, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd be a single parent. I always thought the day I have a child, of course, I'm going to have my partner and we're going to share the privilege and honor of shaping and molding, you know, the first few years of this child together. But I'm not. I'm alone, right? And there are different circumstances for different people. Some people are widowed, some people, you know, the relationship never worked out. Some people are doing long distance relationships, which still accounts as single parenting because for the better part of this child's life, I have to be the number one contact person, right? And I just never thought I'd be a single mom. And no one speaks about how hard that is, and even the fear of introducing this child to new partner has probably been why I've stalled for so long, right? Because what does that even mean? Like, what does that even mean? Who am I introducing this child to? And what virtues are they coming in with? Like, have they ever even been a parent? It's hard to like ease somebody into being a parent that has never been. Maybe it's better if you have a partner who has a child already, you know? Maybe that's like better. But like there are days where I'm like so exhausted, like by it all, like by parenting, by life, by and you know what? Even when you're exhausted, you can, you know what? You still have to show up as mom. This child will still be needing food. They'll still be needing to please unzip them when they go to the toilet. They'll still be needing time and attention, and they'll have emotional breakdowns, and you have to have a sober, act in the moment. It's just a lot, guys. It's a lot. I love being a mom. Like, I love it. If I could, I'd even have more kids, I never imagined I'd do it alone. Ever. And I don't think we should. This is what I think is horribly wrong with our system as Black people. It's like the devil really does come for our families. Like, he really says, if I can just take one of the parents, then I'm almost certain I can break down the growth of that one child. And of course, the parent, Lucele, is now strained to death and will not be as present for this child. And already that child is broken. Like, the fact that my son is now at an age where he's asking me about these things and I don't even know what to say, It's like, what was the reason? What was the actual reason that the foundation didn't work? And I don't know if it's like people really have babies without thinking. Like, it's a big life decision. And I mean, I thought it through. I think me and my partner at the time thought it through. We just never thought that we would be apart at the time. So we were very conscious of keeping and having the baby. But I just think it's so unfair. Like, it's so unfair. Don't even get me started on deadbeat fathers and deadbeat mothers, because I'm a deadbeat mothers. And I don't even know how that's possible, because I'm sorry, can't be me, it won't be me, it will never be me, But don't even get me started on those, because how are you even breathing? How are you even breathing? Like, what is the reasoning you give yourself in your head when you sit there and you have a child in the world and you don't even know what shape, size, or figure they are right now? As if you like don't care. So don't even get me started on those. But I just think it's so unfair on the child. Like I said, I could be everything for my son, can never be his father. And even for the women who, or the parents, the single parents who use their child against the other partner, I don't always get that, because it's always at the detriment of the child. And I know there are feelings involved in terms of like spite and all of those things, but at the detriment of the child. If you keep one parent from seeing your child, the child, could affect. And I know sometimes it's for safety. Like, guys, this topic is long and winding, but it makes my heart so sad. It makes my heart so sad. If God decided that the structure or foundation of a child is two parents, a man and a woman, there's something very significant about that. And the reason why our homes are so broken is because we can't maintain that foundation. Don't even get me started on the couples or the parents that are together, but one of them is still a single parent because the other parent is just not present. Like, don't even get me started on those, because you live in a home where there are two parents and there's a child, and the other one is just couldn't care less. Either they're just throwing money at the child, or they're just like not even present with that. So this child will have a mother who's not there present, who's not emotionally supportive, who's not, but they live in the same house. Don't get me started with those couples, guys. Anyway, I think just my plea to our community is that, guys, show up for the kids, you know? Show up for the kids. Everybody deserves to grow up in a home where anyway, I have to constantly tell myself, even when like I feel I can't, like when I'm emotionally exhausted, when I'm financially strained, when I'm spiritually beat down, I have to constantly remind myself that God is not a man still that he should lie. Even in this situation, he's still not that man that he should lie. This and shout out to all the single parents. I know it's tough. I know it's like emotionally tolling, but just be grateful for the small things. And I think that's what has made me so attached to the word, right? Because the promises in the word are so reassuring. They're so reassuring. And there are days where I'm very filled with anger, you know, like why, and all the whys and all the whys, especially because my son has started asking why, so, and I don't have the answers, you know. So there are days when I'm filled with so much anger, and I just have to let it pass, you know. I have to feel the feels and just let it pass, because at the end of the day, we are alive, we're healthy, we are provided for, we are secure, and God is not a man that he should lie, guys. He's not a man that he should lie about your story. He's not. There's a reason why I always say there's a reason why I have to be brave with my stories, because I know somebody somewhere out there is living the reality, and they need to hear that they're not alone. One, two, that it's absolutely possible. It's not the end of you. You're not going to perish as much as it feels like it. You're not going to, you know. And that just please hold on to the word. I'm doing my absolute best with being a mom, and even that sometimes doesn't feel like it's enough, because I knew if I had a partner that was supporting me when I can't anymore, I know I'd be doing so much more for my son, you know. But right now I can do all that I can with everything that I have right now. And if I end up posting this, I don't care if people are gonna go around judging me and trying to find out the story of what happened to me and why I end up I don't really care. All I'm saying is that this is my reality, and I know it's somebody else's reality, and I'm just saying, I know it's not fair, I know, but we can do it. Like, we can, we can, you know. Oh, I'm back emotional, like saying, I'm so sorry, but that's how I woke up. I woke up feeling very heavy this morning. And I'm just, I can't believe I still have to go out and be a real person. I think over the past few weeks, my son, like I said in my last video, has been sick, and it's a lot, you know. It's a lot. The sleepless nights, the worry, the holding your child in your arms and knowing that he's absolutely in pain and helpless has been horrible for me. And I have, you know, I have my support system, I have my family, I have my friends, I have my prayer warriors. But it doesn't take away the fact that that pillar is missing, you know? It's missing. And yeah, I think I've just been trying to process everything. It's been messing up with my creativity. It's been messing up with my work. It's been messing up with how I relate to people, because I've been MIA and I haven't been showing up for people like I usually do, and it makes me feel so guilty. So now I'm sitting with this, and I'm sitting with this guilt, and it's just, you know, everything is a lot. But again, there's a season for everything, and this is the season that I'm currently in right now. But I'll be okay. This too shall pass, and I just need everybody to hold on to the fact that really and truly, I like Thambi Man. You're not a mistake. It's not by mistake. He didn't forget. He didn't look away. And I really believe that even in this season, God is still God, and He's carrying us, you know. You all have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to upload this even today, but it's a short video, so maybe it won't be as tedious as all the other videos. But yeah, thank you for sharing this moment with me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Oh God. Okay.
I just need 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 racks. I just need 10,000.